Hey y'all, welcome back to Blackmar Barbecue. Today, this is the first video in our new kitchen and we're making backstrap bites. Venison backstrap stuffed with boudin wrapped in bacon. It's gonna be damn good. Let's get to it. Okay team, so first let's talk about boudin. If you've got some boudin at the house, go ahead, split the casing, use that. I don't have any right now, so I'm gonna make my own. And before I get into this, I know some of you true blue Cajuns might come after me right now because I'm not putting pig liver and other scraps in there. This is a, quote unquote, boudin inspired dish, right? So forgive me, but let's start with the rice. I'm just gonna go with 1 cup of rice. This is a medium grain. Nothing special. I would normally advise you to rinse your rice 2 to 3 times, get off that starch. Right here, I'm not gonna rinse it because I want this rice to get clumped up and sticky and adhere to everything we're gonna put in. I'm going in with some beef stock I made, and we're just going up to our first knuckle joint. Right there. I'm gonna go get this over high heat to a boil, drop it down to a simmer for 30 minutes. Boudin is a Cajun rice and meat stuffed sausage. Anytime you're talking Cajun food, you're gonna talk about the Holy Trinity. In Cajun cooking, that's onion, celery, bell pepper, and if that's the Holy Trinity, then the Pope is garlic. Best part about having a vegetable cleaver, it also is a great scoop. Those of you who are educated, or you've seen some of my other videos, might be thinking to yourself that, this Trinity is pretty damn close to the French Trinity of mirepoix, and you would be correct. The only real difference is carrots don't grow so good in the swamp, so they swap them out with bell peppers. Here we're gonna go in with some jalapenos, add some heat. Don't be shy, it's gonna be all right, trust me. Throw it in there. Now take a reasonable amount of garlic, add 2 more cloves, and then absolutely flex on everybody with your chopping skills with the nikiri. Hit the boudin with a little fresh green onion, chop up everything, including the white parts. You're gonna need it. Let's go in with our veg. We're gonna go in with the Holy Trinity first, plus the jalapenos. When he sees, let's go ahead and throw some in our rice as well while it's cooking. Cajun cooking, gotta have a wooden spoon. Oops. Give that Trinity plus the Pope a good saute over medium-high heat. Walk away, refill your drinking beverage of choice. Come back, oh no, what's that stuck to the bottom? That's called fond, my friend. Or true Cajun might even call it gratin. Add some of that cooking beverage right there. It'll pick all that fond right up. That's flavor now. Pro tip, you can also do this with water when you're done with a pan just to help clean it. Right here, I've got a venison and wild boar hot link that I made. It didn't come out quite how I wanted, so it's going to a better place now. It is studded with cheese, so I don't think anyone's gonna mind too much. Mash that up, mix it in with your Trinity. Bam, you're ready to go. Bacon wrap backstrap bites, gotta have bacon. I'm gonna par cook this bacon. We're just gonna put it on a wire rack, throw it in the oven, 350, take it out when it's cooked, but still malleable. Our Trinity and meat mixture is looking good. Now we're gonna go on with our rice. Let's start making this boudin. It's gonna start coming together. Smells awesome right here. Mix that up. Our stuffing is almost ready for these backstrap bites. We gotta taste as we go. Holy crap, that's bringing some flavor. Green onion, in. That's gonna give us a nice little pop of freshness. Oh, there's one hiding in the juice down there. Almost got away from me. Star of the show, backstrap. This is venison backstrap from a deer I harvested about 2 weeks before shooting this video. The backstrap is pretty much where you get the loin on any animal. So on a cow, this is where you're gonna get New York strips, ribeye. On a pig, this is the pork loin. On a deer, it's commonly called the backstrap. I went ahead and took the whole backstrap and cut these down into fillet-sized pieces. In order to stuff these backstrap bites, start with a horizontal slit along one side of the medallion. You don't want to cut all the way through, and you don't want to cut through the ends. If you were to cut through the ends, it would be considered a butterfly. That's a viable technique, but I think you lose a lot of filling that way. Now you can stop right here and it'll be good. but I want to get as much stuffing as possible in there. So I'm going to cut another thin little strip out to maximize our venison to boudin to bacon ratio. I find it best to use a fillet knife right here and just kind of get in there once you have your 2 slits, widen it a little bit until you can finally just cut away that little flap of meat. Don't throw that away. Grind it up, cut it up real fine, use it for taco meat, throw it in your boudin, do something with it. Now that that guy's gone, we've got a lot more area for boudin stuffing. Trimming, done. Let's talk about this stuffing. If you're gonna wrap something in bacon and it's got jalapenos in it, you know damn well we're putting cream cheese in it. That's a law or something. Like, you gotta have it. Can't tell me that's not jam up. After you're done heavy breathing over your boudin cream cheese mixture, let's get this bacon out of the oven. The bacon is par baked, the fat is rendered, but the bacon is not brown or crispy, it's flexible. This is gonna allow us to have a medium rare piece of meat without undercooking the bacon. You know what time it is, folks. Take that boudin mixture and just stuff it in the cavities we've created. No other way of saying that. Season these backstrap bites lightly with kosher salt. There's already a lot of salt in the boudin mixture itself, so be careful. Ever so gently lay down your par-cooked bacon and just very carefully wrap that up. I'm gonna go ahead and skewer these bad boys. I am gonna sous vide cook these, so when we vacuum seal them, they should hold their shape, but a little skewer never hurt nobody. Ta-da! These backstrap bites are ready to get vacuum sealed and thrown in the sous vide for 6 hours at 130 degrees Fahrenheit. I really think the sous vide is great for game cooking because it allows you to cook things to the right temperature and doneness while also tenderizing the meat. You could grill these off to a perfect medium rare, but they might come out tough. 6 hours in the sous vide, 2 hours in the fridge because it wasn't quite dinner time yet. Let's get these bad boys out, get them dried off, then it's time to sear. I went ahead and seared these in the oven on broil. We're just trying to get that bacon nice and crisp, get the meat brown. These are cooked to a perfect medium rare. You can also grill these off very easily. That's how I recommend doing it. It was raining when I shot this video, so I chose to do the oven. The inspiration for this dish comes from my family cooking competition. It happens every year at Christmas, and this year the theme was game meat. I come from a big family of hunters, and I'm the back-to-back champion in this event. You already know we had to bring the heat to get the three-peat. Let's see how these suckers eat. Talk to me. Sorry, I'm already getting tasters. Burn my face off. Hot damn. You can't tell me that isn't a pretty little backstrap bite right there. Perfectly bite through. The meat is super tender. You can just pull it apart. Oh my goodness. It's definitely got a fillet type texture to it. It's very soft. This is the apex form of venison, I tell you what. That looks like a damn good venison bite to me. Hot damn, we did good. You cannot beat this, man. It's so soft. It's so packed full of flavor. It hits the front of your palate. It's Cajun through and through. It's deer meat. This is an awesome recipe. Please try this out. Let me know how it goes. If you don't like boudin, you could stuff this with anything. It's a great vehicle for whatever, make it your own. Thanks for watching Blackmar Barbecue. Like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you next time. Blackmar Cookout Trophy, 3-peat. We'll see you guys next year.